Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we have got a different video. We're going to be doing a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 video, but today I'm going to be introducing you to a character that I played in a campaign a while back. I was actually the DM of this campaign, so this was a DMPC, but I actually have a decent amount of this story on my channel. In my The War at the Rock series, where I actually describe this campaign from this character's perspective. And that character is, of course, Claudis Von Hagis. Yes, that's my crappy Scottish accent. With at least I think it's Scottish. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, here's an interesting one. Well, he's a cleric. Full cleric, no other classes, human. He's got really high AC. Yeah. And he's got he's really good at turning undead. Pretty good at that one. Mostly has healing spells, doesn't have much else. He's really only prepared that, which is really inefficient, but basically he's just a party healer. He doesn't really put any effort into much else. Mostly just because, I was the DM and I didn't want to, go too crazy with it. I didn't want to steal too much of the spotlight from my players. Then when my players took over as DM for a little bit, he punished me for that, which I wasn't thrilled about that one. You can hear about that more in the series. But yeah. He made me stick with just the healing spells because that's what he prepared normally, and I would have prepared different stuff when I was actually being a player, but no, he's like, no, which, honestly is kind of crap, but it is what it is. So yeah, this guy, pure healer, augment healing. Now I had gone ahead and done when I started building this character, I didn't own any splat books. I actually bought a few while in the midst of this campaign, like the Complete Warrior and the Complete Divine. And after reading the Complete Divine, I started looking into like the Radiant Servant of Pelor and the Sacred Exorcist. I was like, ooh, these would have been really good to put on here, but it's a little late at this point, so I ended up not grabbing those prestige classes at all. But it was while playing this character that I actually came up with the Uber Healer tank build. Yeah, and he had some elements of it. I mean, like, he had augment healing. Sorry, I got a weird case of the hiccups all of a sudden. But anyways, yeah, he had augment healing, so he had some of that. And he prepared all his spells, which, again, wasn't ideal, but he was a DMPC healer tank. He was just there to keep the party alive and kind of fill that section of the role. Like, he wasn't all that strong, He didn't hit too hard. He had some struggles, actually. There were a few times where he spent quite a lot of time trying to do some very basic stuff while his teammates easily bypassed the obstacles, and he ended up being very far behind. Very, very far behind. But yeah, he wasn't so bad. I kind of did a lot of that on purpose, just to, let the players have the spotlight. Yeah, so that's Claudis Von Hagis. He's or Claude, as he's often called. He actually does have a backstory too. So he actually comes from this town of Hagis, which is just south of the main city, actually. Although you don't really see it until later. But yeah, his job, the job of his family for years has actually been maintaining the barrier down south. His father's currently doing that, and someday it'll be Claude's job to take over, once his father is no longer with us. So yeah, that's kind of his backstory. It was kind of simple, in all honesty. It's probably been like over 10 years since I've actually played this character, but still remember it pretty well. Probably have the character sheet around here somewhere, but yeah, that's Claude for you. Let me know what you guys think of him in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more D&D 3.5 videos. Ring that bell for notifications. But anyways, as always, I'm Mitch. I'll be seeing you.